Oop, I need to change things a little bit. Somehow, I don't know why, but somehow, I think it might be the comment thing. Okay, yeah. Oops. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is SHIIZAKI YUURI speaking. Well, thank you very much for coming to my very first stream. I'm for wow, I'm so nervous. So I think the volumes balance are also okay. So I think I'm going to start. Okay. So once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is SHIIZAKI YUURI speaking. This is my very first debut stream. Well, my debut stream, very first stream. Yes. Well, yeah, I know. I'm super nervous. So, well, um, as there is nobody here yet, I think I'm going to, just, I think I'm going to, start today's plan. Okay, so, here it is. Yes. Oops. So, oops, no, this way and that way. And yes. So today's outline, what I'm going to do is first, I will do self-introduction with some slides, and then I will do this visual review. Well, you already know my visual, but like for more detail, some of my expressions and things like that. Plus, I'm going to show you some my reference sheets, and then you've already seen it, but I'll officially show you the name logo. Then, of course, thanks message to my creators. And then, wait, I think I'm going to have this tiny one. Yes. Well, this is Ochibi, my tiny, um, my tiny friend. So, the third, I'm going to inform my recent schedule, basically about starting from tomorrow till next Saturday. And after that, if there is anyone with question to me, then I'm going to have this QA session. But it's really up to you guys, and also up to how good timekeeper I am. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm really forgetting my English. Wow. So, without further ado, I will move to my self-introduction. Okay. Yep. So, once again, my name is SHIIZAKI YUURI, but SHIIZAKI is the family name, and Yuri is the given name. And once more, no, one more thing, or kind of two more things. When you spell my name, Don't forget to have two I for SHIIZAKI and two U for Yuuri. Yes, they see tiny bit things, but one thing I really care about. And then, um, date of birth. I was born October 9th, 1980. Yes. So my age is around 40. I am not specifying, so I'm already 40 years old, or maybe I will be 40 years old in a few years. Well, as I informed in my countdown short, I thought about I thought about pretending like I'm 30 years old or something like that because I know that VTuber culture is for younger people. But then the issue is, well, I don't think I can really pretend and I can, you know, like, um, like makes conversation saying like, yeah, when I was 20, there was this and this and that. Because first of all, that's a lie. I wouldn't have um, that great memory. I just have to keep checking what happened in this year and what was things like that, and also the sense of things can be quite different. So I thought that it would be better to be as honest as possible. And then about my height, yes, I am 159 centimeters or around 5.2 feet. Yes. Here again, I wanted to tell a little bit, I wanted to pretend I'm a little bit taller, but the issue is, um, well, when I talk about something, like when I give you some episode, like, you know what, I went to a supermarket and tried to buy something on the top shelf, but the thing was that I couldn't reach there. And, if I say I'm like 6 feet, 180 centimeters, then how come you can't reach there? Yeah, so once again, I knew that I wouldn't be able to pretend it, and I know that I'm a terrible liar. So decided to be honest here as well. And gender is I'm androgyne, meaning I have both gender. So I have two stuff in my chest, and then one extra stuff between my legs. Yeah, so this is how my body is like. But you know, well, my mentality is rather male side, so I'm not super feminine. Maybe it can be, sometimes I may shoot to a little bit feminine side, but most of the time, I suppose I'm more male side. And okay, so where about? My hometown is Osaka, Japan, and currently living in Central Europe. One of those, smaller country in the middle of the land. And the reason why I did not tell exactly which country I'm in is because, well, I am Japanese, and even though there are more Japanese people in this area, there's still not many enough Japanese people to be totally, you know, hiding myself. Of course, as I said, I'm a very terrible liar. I'm so bad at it. So you guys would figure out which country I'm actually living pretty soon. But until then, let me just say I'm in Central Europe. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So, what I like? Food. I love meat. Pretty much any type of meat. I have I love beef, pork, chicken, ducks, um, and I have eaten rabbit meat, um, sheep meat. I mean lamb. Sorry, I'm too nervous and can't do it. My mind is not working very well. Anyway, and I've eaten horse, um, goat, and kangaroo in Australia. Yep. So I'm meat eater. So if you hate meat eaters, you are. I'm so sorry, but you are on a wrong channel. And I do love rice. I mean Japanese rice. Not much. Not big fan of other types of rice, especially long grains. These are not something I'm very used to, so I always eat short grains. And seafood, yes, that is one thing I really have craving as I'm living a country without ocean around. Yes, what a pity. And then I do love chocolate. Yeah, chocolate is one thing. Like, if you are interested, I love bitter chocolate, but not too bitter. Something like 60 60 is a little bit too sweet. Probably 70 to 75, maximum 80% cacao. And I love orange type of citrons. So like grapefruit is the sourest bitter, the most sour and bitter. I do love mandarin, of course, and then oh yeah, I love pomelo. I really love it. And then grapes as fruit. No, as fruit. Okay, about the drinks, I love sweet wines and sweet cocktails. Yes, I do love sweet ones only. And one thing I really love living here is those sweet white wines. Hungarian Tokai was the very first wine I've ever had, and I really loved. And since then, I've been looking for all the, you know, I've been looking for sweet white wine pretty much all the time. And cocktails, well, I love like um, screwdriver, the vodka and orange juice, Kahlua, margarita, these kind of sweet ones. I do love drinking milk. Yes, I am Japanese. I'm really good with lactose, so it's totally fine with me. And then cafe latte. Yes, I do drink coffee, but when I'm drinking, I need at least sugar or milk in it. I can't do it without one of them. The better is both of them. And matcha drinks, yes. Well, once again, if there is a good sweet with, if there is a very nice sweet along with that, I can drink real matcha, genuine matcha. But yeah, that is a little bit too bitter to my taste, so I prefer to have those matcha drinks, like a matcha latte kind of stuff. And hobbies, I do love reading books, novels, and manga. I like music, listening to them, and also singing them. I love watching movies, and I love swimming, scuba diving, traveling. Well, if I didn't like traveling, then I wouldn't be out of Japan. And kimono is one of my passion. I love looking at them, but more than that, I love wearing them. So kimono talk will be one of the topic I'm going to do. And then another thing is like handmade sewing and crocheting. But these things are mainly about my personal thing, especially sewing. It's not the Western sewing, but Japanese sewing for my kimono. So kimono maintenance, and also when I need or when I want to have something new, I just make it myself. And crochet is I really like doing it, but my skill is not very great, and also I'm not very patient. So only thing I make are some small stuff like simple hat, caps, and hand warmer, um, simple scarf, yeah, that type of stuff. Okay, so let's continue. So the manga and anime I love. Um, I think you may not know most of them. I believe you know Rurouni Kenshin. Maybe Yu Hakusho, because it was like a live action drama or on the Netflix several years ago. Ushio Totora, I think it became anime, but I'm not sure if it went global. And Basara it's not the game. It is a shoujo comic, shoujo manga, but well, it was on the shoujo manga magazine. But in reality, well, I think it was almost like a war chronicle. Yeah, I really loved it. If I have a chance, maybe I will, yeah, introduce this manga to you guys. I believe some of you may like it. So, novels. I do love Tolkien. I mean, you know, I'm big fan of Lord of the Ring, and then went into Hobbit and read Silmarillion and several more Hobbit, Lord of the Ring related books. And Doyle, yes, Conan Doyle. I do watch. No, I do read bunch of Sherlock Holmes books. And what was it? Sorry, I think it's a sound mistake. And Anne Rice. Well, I actually get into her world from the movie Interview with the Vampire. So originally, I watched it when I was, I think, high school student or something like that, and just loved it, but never read the book. But then I started to study English and started to read English books in English. And finally, I found the original book and I totally fell in love with that. Started to read more and more. So, Queen of the Damned, Lestato, um, yeah, and I think I read quite many of them. Maybe not all of them, but yes, I do. I still have some of them. I brought them from Japan to this country. And Shirin Sheridan, he, I don't know uh, how popular he is or he was, but there was very great translation of his books in Japan, and I originally read those translated one, But once again, when I started to watch, no, I mean, started to read English, his book was one of them I really wanted to read myself. And when I read it in English, I still loved it. So started to read his books. Yes, on and on and on. And but yeah, so I think you already know, but I'm finding those authors basically through the movies. So Tom Clancy, I love Jack Ryan movies. Yes, um, Red October and the Patriot Game are my favorites, both for both the movie and the books. Thomas Harris, it is a really rare um, thing that I do watch those horror grotesque type of stuff, but oh, Silence of the Lamb, that is one beautiful movie and the book. John Grisham is also from the client, yes. But then I read several more of his books, and also I believe I watched several more of his movies as well. Games. Um, I try to um omit some of non like um how to say only in Japan games except for the second one. But anyways, my favorite um games are Drakeneer. In other words, Yokotaro works. But here is a disclaimer: I've never played them. Um, Dragon, no, Drakengard is because I never had those consoles, so it was not possible. And yes, they are on the Steam already, but I have issue with 3D setting, and I'm terrible at actions, even with those alt action system. What I needed was alt jump support, and the Token Rambo is um social game. Um, it's one of the Japanese games that makes things into human form, and this one is from Token. Token is Japanese word, so Japanese word turned into um, boys and guys, and I quite like it. And my main game I play these days is, oops, excuse me, AFK Journey. Well, I started to play it when Japanese server opened, and I'm still playing it. Yeah, sometimes I feel a little bit tired of it, but still I quite like it. And for the puzzle and escape type of game, I really like Rusty Lake. Yeah, maybe not like those twists and the storylines and paradox and things like that. All of the things are quite interesting, and I quite like it. And Dr. Mario, I'm not sure if it was even in like outside of Japan, but this was a um, Game Boy software that, excuse me, sorry, I'm going to take a sip. Okay, so it's one of those, like Mario um, wearing like doctor, and there is a huge jar, and there are several viruses in there, and we have to eliminate them by um, matching same colors. Um, like it's kind of like a match three, but I think it was four, match four, and the thing dropping like capsules with one one side, like a two colors on both sides. Yes, I quite liked it. And one other recent game I played and really loved was Return of the Obra Dinn. And this one, in the beginning, I really had a hard time because even though the visual is not quite like 3D, but it actually is. So I had to make the camera movement to pretty much the lowest, and I could, you know, um, complete it. Okay, well, I think I'm talking a little bit too much, so I will go quickly. So the dislikes, I know this would offend some of you or many of you, but I really can. I mean, it's not like preference, but my body just cannot take this cheese, beans and peas, chili type of spicy, cinnamon, and basically pretty much any fermented food. Yes, cheese, beans, peas. When my body detect them, it just try to reject it immediately. And chili spicy, it just burn my mouth. And cinnamon, I really don't know what's wrong with it or wrong with me, but I really could never enjoy that. And fermented food, including pickles. I mean, the pickles I can eat, but somehow, I feel like it's not for me, if you know what I mean. And then the drinks, carbonated drinks, so like beer, coke, ciders with all the bubbles. Yeah, well, those bubbles just hurt my mouth. Yes, I really have very sensitive mouth, I know. And even though I do love white wine, I basically cannot enjoy many of, maybe majority of red wine, unless it's very sweet, like some of port wines and bitter drinks. I mean, anything bitter, including food. And hobby-wise, I really can't do any horror, gore, and outdoor activity. I'm very terrible at it. Yeah, I don't like them. The only exceptions are swimming and scuba diving. And then as for games, the 3G setting, as I said, I feel sick pretty much quickly. And action-related games, that meant I would not do any of the horror game streams, or FPS, action RPGs, and even like a rhythm game. Yeah, I really can't do it. I mean, I can do it physically, but it wouldn't be any fun for me and for you guys unless you really love seeing someone struggling all the time. Okay, let's go next. The contents, I mean the streaming contents, so the talks, niche Japan, meaning language, tradition, custom, and things like that. I actually think that probably you guys are so much better with you guys may know all those manga, anime, game types of subcultures so much better than I do. So I'm going into those niche parts that are not openly or like popularly talked. and then living, working, studying abroad. I know that moving to other country are more popular, especially to you guys compared to Japanese people. But still, there can be many people who have never actually lived or worked, studied outside of your own country, and I have done all of them, and I'm still doing it. So I think I can share some information, some experience, knowledge, and yeah, things like that. And also about learning languages. I think, well, as you hear me, I'm speaking English at some level. I wouldn't say I'm fluent because I know I do have quite a lot of glitch, especially because I haven't been communicating much in English because I'm living in Central Europe. That means it's not English speaking countries, and um, so I think my English is getting a little bit rusty. Yes, but anyways, I have experience learning English and several other languages. Also, I'm teaching Japanese to other people, so I think I can mix those experiences and give you guys some advice or some tips and hacks. And of course, I will do some free zatsudan, the free talks. And as for game streaming, I will do some puzzles, escapes, and old school RPGs, meaning like Dragon Quest, like original Dragon Quest. So turn-based battles without uh, without any countdown, time limits, and then adventure games, sound novel, and some simulations. And simulations like like shops, city buildings, or like yeah. Well, actually, one thing can be like Civilization 6. I got it from the Epic Games, I think sometime last year. Being interested, but well, I've heard it's kind of like addictive thing. So being taking a little distance from that. But if I'm making it into streams, I may be able to do it. And then other things can be movie anime watch along. So I think you can tell me this movie is good, this anime is good, and we can watch them together. And Pomodoro study work with me. It may not be very often, but as I'm working as freelancer, so sometimes I need to do stuff like late in the evening, like as now. So in that case, I may do this study work with me. Okay, oops, I'm running out of time. Let's go. So goals. My first big milestone will be 1,000 subscriber. Well, I know that quite a lot for me now, but that is a mandatory to make this VTubing sustainable one. And um, as YouTube is my main platform, 100K is one thing I think I should put into the goals. And like materialistic stuff and VTuber kind of stuff, the first goal is to publish books based on the talks. So like it can be niche Japan or niche Japanese language type of stuff. or my experience, my life story kind of stuff. But yeah, I still do not have clear ideas, so it can be, yeah, I still need to think quite a lot about it. And then merchandise drops. But the issue is I really did not know how to make these things and how to send them globally. So so for this one, I do need to do quite a lot of research. And then the third one is one of the biggest dream. So to be invited to EU Anime Fest, like the Comi or Comic Con, or yeah, that kind of stuff. But my real goal is continue being VTuber at least 10 years. I really don't mean to stop it in a short time. No, that's not what I'm trying. I really mean to do it as a long time hobby and probably wishing to make it as my yeah life work. And I want you guys to be with me all the time. Okay, so the last one, the hashtags. So for everything, you can use YUURI 4139. Oh, yes. This 4139 is actually means my family name, Shiizaki. Yes, it would be strange to you, but it is Shiizaki 4139. And this is one of the topic I'm going to do in my um, niche Japanese talks. And then the fan art 4139 for the streaming, live 4139, clips, clip 4139. If you want me to make some more other types of hashtags, just contact me, just ask me, then I will come up with a word 4139. Okay, so the next one is my visual showcase. So let's so just a moment. Yes, okay. So let's go for it. Yes. So here is me, or my legs and my hands. As I may not show this bottom part very often, I did not ask my mama and papa to make very big movement. But yeah, um, but my mama still did very nice job. And then, okay, here it is. Yes, okay, I will make it a little bit bigger. So this is my torso. So you can see my beautiful kimono and the waist pouch, hand fan, and a bit of my hair. And you can also see those rings on my hand. I will show those beautiful design in a few minutes. Okay, and now, yes. Am I not beautiful? Am I not handsome? Yes, I'm really appreciating my mama to make me, with all the hairstyling and the makeup and everything. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Yes, I really love it and I really appreciate my mama. Yes. And so, once again, I did not have much time, so I will do it quickly. Okay, so the expressions. Um, wait, it's not working. Why? Um, something's wrong. Let me. Yes. So, I'm mad. I'm really mad. And next one. Now I'm sad. Hey, don't bully me. I can't do it. And then smile. Ah, a dark side. And the last one is, come on, you're embarrassing me. No, don't do that. Yep. Oh, and here is a surprise for you. Pair of glasses. Yeah, this one is one of the secrets I've kept from you guys. Yes. You see this light reflection on the glass, on the lens? I really love it. And also this, can you see these beautiful glass chains? Yes, I really love it. And then, okay, we take it off. And I think I can make it a little bit come back. Yes, camera come back a little bit closer. Okay, so you can see that I do have this Japanese fan, hand fan. Do you know how to use it? I believe you do. Yeah, so and I use it as well. It's very nice interaction, isn't it? My mama did such a great job. I really love it. I may not use it, especially during the winter, but during summer, I might need to use it quite often. You see, I'm wearing lots and lots of layers, so yeah, it's gonna be a necessary. Okay, so I'm going through the differences very quickly. Yes. So here is the difference sheet, and I will drop it on the X later today, or maybe early tomorrow. But this is the reference sheet. So some details, the west porch and the charms, and this beautiful fan is also my mama's invention or the design, and the rings. Aren't they beautiful? Each each of the ring has some theme, and my mama um, designed for me, and this is also matching to the actual directions with both of my hands. Well, this pinky ring on my right hand are not very often shown, but my mama is preparing several photos for some nails, and we are trying to make them visible for you guys. Okay, the next one is, yes, the glasses. I love this type of glass. And then I asked my mom to add these chain and stuff as accessories. And I this is the fun art rules. Once again, I'm going to drop it to the X, but well, I think I will hide the text so that you can see. So I've seen something like this on X the other day. It was for the cisgenders, so male or female. But as you know that I'm androgyne, so you know when there was like a cross-dressing, I was like, huh, cross-dressing. What the heck that mean for me? So I decided to make it on my own, and this is well, I just did it very roughly, just to actually I did it just last night at the very last minute, so it's not perfect, and I'm going to make it look better. But for now, this is how I'm thinking. Okay, and yeah, it will be on the X with my reference sheet as well. Oops, time. I'm running late. Yes, so my name logos. So yes, I do have the Japanese version and alphabet version, or kanji version and alphabet version. These are beautiful, aren't they? I really love the talented creator. So, who are the creators? My mama and papa is Yoizuki. So Yoizuki did the design and reading the modeling. And I really appreciate my mama. And then the name logo is created by Umi Namiuchi, or Namiuchi Umi. Yeah, Namiuchi is also super talented. Look at it, so beautiful. Yeah, I really loved it. Okay. So, okay, so these are the things I wanted to show you, and yep. So about the recent like schedule for the next week. Okay, go. Oops, something super wrong. So this is oops. I think I'm a little bit too big. Okay, let me move a little bit. Okay, good. So so I'm sorry, these are not very detailed, but I once again I actually created it just last night. Yeah, I was quite busy, so busy with preparing things and then with my work and stuff. Yeah, I know I'm just um giving excuses. So the very first Zatsudan is a team Zatsudan talk is movie talk. I love movies, but I did not put it into my introduction because if I start doing it, it takes another hour. And I have some reason that I cannot break this 1 hour time limit today. So I decided to omit it and make into a separate talk stream. So it's gonna be well, so basically for the next 1 week, starting tomorrow, yeah, for the European time, it's always from 8 p.m. and East Coast side it's 2 p.m. and Pacific side it's 11 a.m. I'm going to do those movie talk tomorrow, and during that time, I may decide and yeah, so I may decide what to watch on Friday. Yes, I'm skipping the topics. So on Monday, it's gonna be just a real free talk because actually Mondays will be no stream days because it is one of the busiest day of the week for me. I have teaching and sometimes I have some guests coming over, so it's quite difficult to make the time. But for this coming Monday, I will make exception. And but I don't think I can prepare anything, so I will just have free talk, free that's done. And then on Tuesday, I will do the very fast niche Japanese talk. I haven't decided which one to do. Maybe I will put on a ankit on the X, and maybe on the channel post to see if anyone's interested in any particular topics. And then on Wednesday is I'm planning to do a game stream. I haven't fully decided which one, but I'm kind of thinking to do what's the name? Excuse me. Stargazing Genesis. I recently found on the Steam and thought, oh, it quite looks like Rusty like because of the crow. Yeah, so I was quite very interested in it, so I think I'm going to do it. And on Thursday, I think it's gonna be study work with me day because it looks like one of my client is going to give me a huge assignment with deadline in 24 hours. So I think I may need to finish it. So during the daytime for the Japanese streams, I'm going to do the study work with me already, but I'm afraid that I still need to do it during the evening as well. And even if I don't have to, I may do some stuff like, making thumbnails, prepare things for the future streams, and all those stuff. And the Friday is gonna be my very first watch with me. So it's going to be, like which movie to watch. I think I'm going to decide at the movie talk. Of course, these movies, like, we need to check on which platform, which streaming platform they have, and which one to base, but I will most probably choose something I actually have, like physically or as data. Yeah. So, yes, once again, a disclaimer that our timing may a little bit differs because, like every single disc's stream platform has slightly bit of differences. So maybe not everything is the same, but I think we can follow most of the storyline, except for that I'm actually watching the extended edition, and you guys are watching the normal movie edition, or vice versa. Yes, it might happen if I decided to do Lord of the Ring um, marathon or Lord of the Ring or Hobbit Marathon or things like that. Because I do have the extended one, and one of the things I really want to do is Lord of the Ring Marathon. Yes, with Return of the King, 4 hours. Yes, I love it. And on next Saturday, 7, 8 days from today, is going to be this debut stream review. And during the time, I will confirm my stream patterns. Yes, like on which days I'm going to do and around what time. So one of the idea is like separate the time. So like I will do stream for Japanese channel from 1 to 6 p.m. and for Europe and America, so Atlantic side, from 7, 8 to close to midnight. Or I will decide on which day I will do Japanese and I will do English. But basically, I want to see how if I can really do like 2 streams a day for pretty much every day. Yes, it's going to be a challenge for myself, and yeah, it's gonna give me a quite good insight. Okay, so I think oops, just a moment. Okay, so let's go back. Oops, no. Okay, so now I'm back to the original thing. So thank you for watching this stream, like live or archive. I'm very happy that I could manage it. I could do it finally. Yes, and I'm starting my Vtuber being live. Yeah, this is something I really wanted to do. Think I'm going to do kind of like live stories things in the near future. That is also something might be interesting to you guys. Yes, but yeah, these are just ideas. Yeah, I did have quite a lot of ideas, so yeah. So I think I will not be like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, I really cannot find any idea. I don't know what to stream. No, that's not gonna happen with me. Yes. Okay, so it's the 1 hour, and I think I managed to do it. Oh, so the next stream will be this movie talk tomorrow. I'm going to schedule the stream for tomorrow and then post the information on the community and the X soon. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for watching it, and looking forward to see you again.